back. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker of Antelope Valley Florist.
I'm Aaron Goldstein from Goldstein Digital. Our next guest today is Laurie Avila from Driscoll and Driscoll Insurance.
Hi, Laurie.
Hello.
Hey, this week I saw you at the Thursday Business for Breakfast, and you hadn't been on the show before, and you said, sure, I'll come on the show.
Yep, I did. I said sure, and here I am.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You represent Driscoll and Driscoll Insurance Agency.
Yes.
Now, do they have an actual office?
We do. We have an office. It's located right here in Palmdale.
And what's the address? Or?
It's 41235 11th Street West. It's Palmdale 93551.
And probably a lot of people just call up or go online and...
Yep, they call, they go online. Some people stop by, but the phone number is 661-266-9390.
That's good. We're going to have a contest. We'll see if you can say that phone number two more times.
Two more times? Oh, I can do like 5 more times.
So your card says that you're an agent and a broker.
Yes.
But you were at the chamber breakfast, so are you doing the marketing for them also?
I do the marketing. I like to wear many hats. That's just fun to go do the chamber events. The people are really nice. It's good to meet all the different business owners. I just enjoy it.
Now, that isn't the motivation you told me, but that's good, because my next question would be, and why did you join the Chamber of Commerce?
Well, I joined because my boss told me to join, and because it's fun. He said it would be a good way to get out, put the Driscoll & Driscoll name out, and also to get my face out to get a little bit more representation.
What percentage do you of Driscoll & Driscoll's business is business versus individuals?
We are probably about 90% commercial, so personal is very minimal, so mostly just commercial.
What types of commercial?
We do everything. We do bonds, we do general liability, we do workman's comp, we do different types of BOPs, which is business owners policies, basic general liability policies.
Umbrellas?
We do umbrellas as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good catch on that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I even know what a BOP is, but you mentioned bonds. Okay, that's good.
We do bonds, yeah.
Isn't workers' comp kind of scary?
It can be scary, but it's something that everybody needs if they have employees. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, who pays for workers' comp?
The employer.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the customer does, but...
Well, in the long run, yeah.
Yeah, there's a law that says you have to carry insurance on your employees.
Yes.
And it's the greatest insurance if you're hurt.
If you're
on
hurt,
the job.
yeah. Yep, definitely. It does provide you some good benefits.
And your favorite sort of insurance to sell?
I like selling the business owner's policies. It's just a good little package to give to the basic business owner, and it's really easy for me to quote, for me to sell, and the business owner likes the price on most of them.
How long have you been in the insurance business?
I've been in insurance for about 2 years now, and I've been with Driscoll & Driscoll since October 2016.
So there's a lot of classes and certifications and...
There is. You have to take a lot of classes, and then you have to go down to the state licensing board and pass a test.
So how were you in algebra? They were pretty good?
No, actually, I was
Really?
not. Math was not my strong suit. I was really good in English and art.
I ask everybody that question about algebra because I still don't get it.
Me neither. I'll never get it. Math and numbers, they don't mix.
I think you do like insurance.
I do like insurance. It's fun. I get to talk to a lot of people at different walks of life, so it's always good to meet new people and learn their ways of life.
You mentioned commercial insurance, and this week at the Business for Breakfast, there were a couple of Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies there who mentioned that commercial break-ins, business break-ins, are on the increase.
Yep.
And so can you have insurance to protect yourself against that sort of damage?
You can, yeah. And obviously, the better your policy is, the more coverage you'll have for it. A lot of our business owners were finding they go with the cheapest option that is provided to them. And a lot of times when you save money up front, you'll end up paying more out of pocket in the end. Because the cheaper the policy, the more exclusions they'll have, and that leaves big gaps in your coverage.
I'm thinking cheap insurance. What would that look like in commercial? Like if they burn it down, then you've got some fire insurance?
I mean, usually fire is protected. It just depends on the trigger event, what would be triggered to make the policy act. So that's what we would do. And we always offer free reviews. If you have a policy with another agency, you can always bring it in. We'll go over your policy, explain your coverages, and explain the coverages that you don't have that you should have.
You know, me being a business owner, that I forget that that's a consultant. That's $1,000 or more could save you a lot of money in case of a loss. But just to set the policy down on the desk and have a conversation or give it to you and you review it and get back with some suggestions.
Yeah, that's something that we offer as a complimentary service.
Yeah, deductibles.
Deductibles. Now, those are always good to know what you have. Sometimes they can change without you realizing it, and you do want to make sure the deductibles are affordable for you if you do need to ever make a claim.
So the higher the deductible,
The lower your premium will be.
yeah.
Yeah.
However, then some things aren't covered.
So you do have things that could not be covered. So you just want to make sure you go over your policy and review what's in there.
So if I never make a claim, do I have like a couple of stars on my jacket? Or
Yeah, usually your premium will be lower. Obviously, the more claims you make, the higher your premium will be.
do you think there are people out there, maybe even business owners, that don't have any insurance at all?
There are, yeah. We've had some clients come in, they've been in business for a couple of years and they've never had insurance. So we have to write them.
Yeah.
So it does happen. We don't like that because we do like to keep all of our insured so we know that they're protected, but you can't always force people to buy what they should have.
Yeah, I guess there's no law. It's just common sense or business practice.
Business practice, most of like the landlords, they'll require certain insurance coverages.
Give me a couple of happy insurance stories.
Happy insurance.
Things that worked out really good and you got a thank you note and somebody called you and said, boy, that was a good call.
Well, recently, I had a lady call me. She had her insurance policy. She asked me to review it. So I got her policy from her, reviewed the policy. She makes custom furniture, and she's really big. She's down in Ventura. So I went over her policy from her other agent, and I noticed that a major exclusion was on her policy, which was for products completed. So,
Wow.
Yeah. So once she completed something, if it broke in any way and caused any damage to
Wasn't covered.
wasn't covered. And
If it-
she had no idea.
Wow. So now she doesn't finish anything.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
When
but
are we
she doesn't
gonna
make any-
finish?
She makes no money that way.
Just leave like one tack or a leg or something off and it's just
Something.
fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I showed her that in her policy. She didn't know. Her other agent didn't disclose that to her. They were just collecting her money in hopes she didn't have an incident.
Well, you know, the agent has maybe never been in business, and that's just a great way to write it up. But if half of that furniture maker's inventory is completed and sitting there, that could be a
Yeah,
major.
well, all of her orders are custom orders made to order. So she has to complete it to sell it to get her money. So everything was completed.
Wow.
Yes. So we wrote her a policy. Now she has the coverages that she needs for her business.
And that's just because with your training you went through and you read it and you saw that could be a potential challenge.
Yes. Everyone at our office, they're very well educated in what they do. If one person falls short, we have 3 other people that'll say, hey, this is how you do it. And we educate each other. So it's a really good team.
Tell me what an agent does versus what a broker does.
Well, an agent works for a broker, and the broker kind of has different carriers that they work with. So we shop the insurance around. So we don't just go to one carrier. We have multiple carriers. So we can get the best rate for the best premium.
Yeah, because it's just Driscoll and Driscoll. It doesn't say comma something all or
Exactly, yeah.
some guys out in fields or something.
Yep.
So you can talk to all the companies.
Yes, we have multiple carriers.
Isn't that better?
It's much better because we have more options.
We have to be careful how we say that, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of options. That's important. So what did I forget to ask you?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. You asked me a lot today.
I know.
So another thing for business owners insurance is to employee dishonesty. That goes along with the theft, and sometimes that's something that is excluded in policies. And mostly small businesses are affected by this. I did some research. I found out the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners found that small businesses have a 28.8% of occurrence rate for employee dishonesty, which is like theft, embezzlement, things like that. Larger businesses only have a 19.8 occurrence rate. So adding this onto your policy will definitely help you out if anything does occur.
In my experience, it's the little company, the mom and pop, that trusts this person for years and years and years. They pay all the bills and they do all the bank deposits, and it's just so easy because we trust them.
Exactly. Yep. That's why the smaller businesses are more affected by this.
Where I learned about that too was going to a breakfast, and the sheriff's deputy talked about that, and I went back and I went, "Oh yeah, wow." Things get a little lax.
Yep.
Always good. How often should we be reviewing our insurance coverage?
At your renewal. Every renewal, you should review your policy because it'll get mailed to you. You can review it, make sure there's no changes. If there is a change, you should contact your agent and see why the change was made.
And the review costs how much?
The review should be complimentary by your own agent.
See, that was a trick question. That was good.
Thanks.
How do people get in touch with you?
They can call me at 661-266-9390.
2 years in the business. How long have you been coming to the Chamber of Commerce?
Just since October 2016.
Is this the only chamber you belong to, or do you belong to some of the others?
Lancaster Chamber and Palmdale Chamber.
Yeah, that'll keep you busy just trying to attend the lunches. And
It does, but I do enjoy it. It's good to get out of the office and talk and socialize.
give me a 30-second commercial for why somebody should join the Chamber of Commerce.
Put me on the spot, Chris.
I know.
So we are a large insurance agency that we can write nationally. So that's definitely a plus for us. He threw me off with that.
You have to forgive Kenny. He's had a vacation for a long time.
Oh, okay. So we're an agent. We can write nationally. So that does help us out. We're right here in the backyard. We're just trying to expand our business here within the Antelope Valley. We want to service the people that we live next door to.
Laurie Avila from Driscoll and Driscoll
That's
Insurance.
right. My phone number is 661-266-9390.
Thanks for being on. Thanks for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber.
Yeah, thank you for having me.